What's up, everybody? This is Matt with BuyHDBeats.com. I wanted to do a little tutorial for everyone on a couple pretty cool, early tricks. Lots of people know this, but it can be very useful. And for people that are just beginning, this is how you can make your acoustic guitars sound beautiful. And also, I'm going to show you a little tip, trick, one of my favorite things as far as how to get all your levels where you need them. So anyways, we're going to start off here. I've got, these are whatever, shitty tracks. I don't really care. That's not the point. It doesn't sound fantastic, but it's going to do the trick. So I just laid down some little progression. So you hear right off the bat, that's right up the middle. Everything's kind of up the middle. And if I add a little, just a little drum beat, whatever, to it. I'll just add one here. Everything, you can hear everything is right in the middle. It doesn't sound so good. Now, this is what we're going to do. All right, this is, I have two microphones on the guitar. I have a dynamic microphone and I have a condenser microphone. Anyways, it doesn't matter what you do. Let's just start with the dynamic. What I'm going to do is I'm going to pull it hard left, pan it hard left. And then I'm going to add an aux track. Just add an aux track. All you have to do is Control-Shift-N, and then go to aux track, add it. There you go. And then what I did is I take a send from the main dynamic track here, and then I send it over to this. Okay, so I have these as mono signals, so the delay, I have it on the right here, and then I have this panned hard right. Now I'm going to mute these. You'll kind of hear how this sounds. All right, now what I did is I take a delay, brought the feedback all down, the delay here, do it in milliseconds, bring it up to, I don't know, 15, 18. You can do it to taste, but you can hear how it makes it wider because of the delay on the right side. Makes it pretty beautiful. I did the same thing with the condenser track. I made an aux track, have the delay on there, have the send, going over there. Those are pretty shitty loud, but that condenser is pretty, I haven't EQ'd anything, but anyways. So we got all that going, and we put in the beat. All right, now here's the other trick here. One of the things that I love to do is I love to mix in mono. Now what mono is obviously stereo. You got coming out of two speakers. Now what happens is, when you put it in mono, a lot of people, when you hear just something, if you're at a club and you just hear something, you're going to hear it pretty much in mono, unless you're standing right in between the speakers. Most of the time it's in mono. Most people are listening in mono. So you got to make sure that your mixes translate in that regard in mono. So what I do here, I have the Universal Audio Apollo as my interface, and it has a great mono signal. There's a lot of different ways to make this happen, but I just want to show you. I know that this mix is off, like the volumes are off, but this is just to show you what's up here. All right, so we're going to play everything, and then I'm going to put it in mono, and we're going to hear the levels of everything so that we can kind of adjust while in mono and then go back to stereo. It's pretty awesome. Those drums are loud, so we're in mono. So that's all in mono, and those drums are just way too loud. Alright, now we're going to switch back to stereo, see how that sounds. Way better. You can get your levels, and then you can mix from here too. But that's just a great way to do it. And you can EQ in mono, and if you can do it in mono, it's going to sound fantastic in stereo. My favorite thing is when you're messing around in mono. I'll put it in mono, and I'll be EQing, I'll be doing some levels, and then I forget it's in mono, and then I'm like, oh shit. And so when you hit that mono button to go to stereo, it's like an orgasm pretty much. It's fantastic. I love when I forget that it's in mono, because I was doing all this great stuff and it was sounding good there, and then once you take it stereo, it sounds out much better. So anyways, this is Matt from BuyHDBeats.com with a little tutorial, something I found very helpful, and maybe you will too. All right, peace.